Alright, same idea, different shit. This is something that had to happen eventually because it's kind of starting to pile up. Nothing major, but I'm going to show you guys some 10 inches and 7 inches that I have acquired since I showed my vinyl collection initially in whole, and I did a video on just my 7 inches that I had at the time, and I've gotten some since then. So, as well as some 10 inches. But when I had filmed the vinyl collection videos, I had 0 10 inches in my collection. I have 5 now, so, you know, it's a considerable step up, in my opinion. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to show you some of the shit that I have acquired, as I say. So I'm going to start with the 7 inches here. God damn it. Shit's already going very, very wrong for me, but that's okay, because you guys love it. So here's the first thing I got. This is actually one of the more recent, it's actually probably the, well, no, not the most, but one of the most recent 7 inches that has made its way into my collection. This is the Abigail Shitfucker, Abigail Shitfucker split. This came out last year, 2015, and yeah, I kind of skipped on this for a while just because I've never been a super big Abigail fan. You know, it just, a lot of black thrash really is kind of, it just goes right over my head, so I don't pay that much attention to stuff like that. But I decided my old debit card had like $10 left on it because I had gotten a new one and that's where all my money was going. And, you know, I wanted to just get rid of all the money on that card. So, you know, with shipping, this was about $10. So, really cool artwork. I like that a lot. Badass. So, I like how they kind of add, like, they sort of made the logos one big logo. There's the back there. Yeah, I've said this before. I'm not a huge fan of 7 inches. Simply because for me, it's not very fun to listen to one song, flip the shit over, listen to one more song, and then take it off and put it away. But, you know, in terms of, like, collectibles, it is nice. So, here's the insert sheet. That's the Abigail side right there. If you guys aren't familiar with Abigail, they're, like a black thrash band from Tokyo. They formed, like, fucking 14... No, they formed like fucking like 22, 23 years ago. Something like that. I think they formed in like 92. So, yeah, shit. 24 years ago? Yeah. But I really, really like the insert there. Fucking lady has like swastikas carved into her arm and shit. It's really fucking cool shit. That up there on the top says, keep dick hard, keep pussy bloody, which I like that a lot. I don't even know if I told you guys what this is called. This is called Bloody Your Lovely Pussy. Yeah, sorry about that. My incompetence back. But yeah, there's the Abigail side, and of course, the shitfucker side. Yeah. Fucking demon bitch is the man. Yeah, this side doesn't say anything particularly disgusting, which is it is a surprise. And the record itself is actually really strange. I mean, it's not like the least fitting color, but you know, for this style of music, it's also kind of fucking weird. So, like baby blue and like baby pink. I don't know. That's the shitfucker side. And that's the Abigail side right there. Yeah, Abigail's not a band that you guys have probably ever heard me talk about on this channel, and depending on, you know, what comes next, it may never be a band you'll hear me talk about again. It's just not really my thing. I mean, it's fun. I think these bands complement each other really well, but I don't know. It's just never been my thing. Fucking sue me. So that's Bloody Your Lovely Pussy, Shitfucker, Abigail, split from 2015. This is very cool. I saw that on nobody fucking talked about that last year. I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty cool in my personal opinion. So let me see here. I'm gonna put this fucking. All right. I got this through a big order that I put through Arcane Altar, and I've fucking just been wanting something from this band. And I don't think these guys have a full-length album yet, but I think that there should be one relatively soon. And I don't know why I think that. I don't know if I heard that somewhere or something, but this is White Death from Finland. There's members of Goat Moon in this, as well as some members from other bands, but I'm not exactly sure fucking who. But yeah, I know there is at least one member from Goat Moon in this particular band. So, like I said, Finland, black metal, and it is very like if you like Goat Moon, you will like this. They are very similar in a sense. So there's the front cover. There's the back cover. Just a couple tracks on this thing too. Pretty sweet picture at the top there. On Darker Than Black. Pretty glossy cover as you see. And there's no insert or anything like that, but I do like the old school looking record itself. Yeah. Born from the Unholy Fire. Sweet. Yeah, this shit's really good. If you guys aren't familiar with White Death, definitely check this out. Like I said, I don't think they even have any material outside of this and maybe a demo or something, or EP something. I'm not exactly sure, but I do know that this is really fucking good, and I want a full-length album from this. So this was actually released in 2014, and I kind of wish I had known about this sooner, but better late than never. So that's White Death. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know if this has a fucking official title. I think it might just be like a self-titled EP, but yeah, very, very good. So check that shit out. Definitely. Next, everybody's been fucking showing these, so I may as well do the same. Mutilation. This is Hail Satanas, We Are the Black Legion. This was released in 1994. This is an EP from 1994. And I'm really happy that fucking Osmos decided to reissue these because, the original, I looked before this, and the original of this goes for $65 on Discogs, and, $65 for a 7-inch is kind of absurd. So, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. But, yeah, this is very, very good stuff. I really, really like the image on the front here. There's the back, 3 tracks on this thing. And the vinyl itself, you could choose from white, red, or black. And I chose white. I just prefer white vinyl pretty much over every other color of vinyl right there. And right there, yeah. Tell me that wouldn't look better. That doesn't look better on white than it would on red. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But then again, all 3 of the Mutilation reissues I got are on white. I just didn't even for Destroy Your Life for Satan, I prefer white, even though I guess red probably would match a bit better. Fuck it. I just like white vinyl. So fuck it, fuck you, fuck everything. And the other Mutilation 7-inch. And you guys can get these like fucking anywhere right now. I mean, they're pretty much, I know Hell's Headbangers has them. I know Osmos obviously still has them. They're cheap and they're fucking good. So this is New False Prophet. This is an EP from 2000. And this is one of the last EPs, if I'm not mistaken, from Mutilation. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think these are limited to like, it was either 222 copies on each color, like on red, black, and white. I think that's true for both of them, or I think that's true for all 3, including the 10-inch, which I will show you in just a minute here. But I think it's 222 copies for each, so I guess that would be 666 copies of this reissue, as well as the Hell Sadness and Destroy Your Life for Satan. So there's that. New False Prophet. I'm not really a big fan of the cover. It's kind of silly, just a little bit silly. 2 tracks on this thing. Looks really nice. Presentation on these are great. Not gonna bother taking it out. There's one side, and there's side B right there. So yeah, definitely worth owning if you guys like mutilation at all, or even if you want to try and get into mutilation. You know, this material isn't a bad place to start. I mean, the full lengths, in my opinion, are preferable just simply because they're full lengths and you don't have to fucking turn the shit over after a song or two, but yeah, that's just my personal gripe. These last 2 7-inches I got from my boyfriend Craig. You know, him being the kind gentleman that he is, sent me a couple things earlier, well, I guess later last year, and yeah, this was one of them, and I'm not even sure what the fuck. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like this, maybe? I don't know. I think it's like this. It would just make more sense. This is Leviathan split with Krieg. I would have ended up owning this eventually, but he had like, I guess like, he had like 4 different variations of this shit or something like that, and he just decided that he was going to send me one, and you know, I'm always like super fucking grateful when people are kind enough to do anything like that for me. So yeah, very, very awesome of him. So there's the weird fucking cover. I'm not even sure what it is exactly. Yeah, I don't know. There's that, and there's the back right there, Leviathan and a Slave and Krieg, blacked out and broken. Yeah, now, you guys have heard me talk about Leviathan at least 1,000,000 times. Krieg, not so much. I don't own any Krieg besides this, but Krieg was formed in like 1995 in somewhere in the United States. I'm not exactly sure where, by Neil Jameson or in Imperial, and I mean he's been in like fucking half the bands that make up my collection here. So yeah, he's very, very well known, and he's a very, very good musician, clearly. But it opens up like that. It's just one of these. It's up like this. The Leviathan side right there, and the Krieg side. Yeah, so cool. I like this. It says nothing else to say here on the Leviathan side, and the bottom it says continue to mock the traitor. So I think that's cool. But besides that, the record itself is on pink vinyl, which is a bit strange, but you know, whatever. I believe this is limited to 100 copies on the pink, if I'm not mistaken. This is released through Holy Terror. So yeah, there's the Leviathan side right there. This split came out in 2014, and well, yeah, 2014. I'm almost certain, but whatever. Either way, I'm very, very grateful to own this. Like I said, this is the only Krieg in my collection, and you see what I'm doing? You see this? What the fuck is wrong with me? You know, my ineptitudes, they hurt. My whole body. You know, I can feel my body. Every time I make one of these videos, I feel my body transforming into one giant tear. And then the transformation will be complete. So there's that. And the other one that Craig has sent me, he told me about this when I was on vacation last year in September, and Hell's Headbangers had posted them, or they had brought a bunch of copies to Hell's Head Bash, and they sold out on Thursday in like 15 minutes. And you know, I was pretty bummed because I really fucking wanted a copy, and I knew they were going to post the black vinyl on the website like a week after the show or something like that. And when they posted it, This is it, by the way. It's the Midnight split with Shitfucker. When they posted it, they actually did post the red vinyl as well, but I did not know that. And I looked later, and it said red vinyl, and I was like, oh shit, and it said sold out. And I was like, oh shit. And I was already talking to Craig. I mean, you know, we pretty much are always fucking having a conversation. So I was just messaging him, and I told him that I was like, oh fuck, it's sold out. And he was like, don't worry, I got you. I was like, why? I mean, I don't know what I fucking did to deserve such kindness, but I always appreciate it. And yeah, this is the red vinyl. I believe this is 222 copies. Actually wrote that shit down somewhere. No, guess I didn't. I don't know. 222 copies. Red vinyl. And pretty much immediately this was selling for like 4 times the price on Discogs, which is fucking retarded. There's the shitfucker side. So, I would say I prefer the Midnight side on this. I just prefer Midnight as a band, personally. But, you know, both sides are great. So, yeah. I mean, I'm beyond appreciative for that. But, yeah, this also comes with an insert sheet. Shitfucker side, clearly. There's the Midnight side. And clearly this is released on Hell's Headbangers. If you guys know anything about either of these bands, you probably knew that. But, yeah, the Midnight side, song called Sadist Sodomistic Seducer. And then the Shitfucker side is Nightmare Part 2. So, really fucking good shit. I'm so pleased to own this, you know, especially because with, you know, the split from bands like Midnight and Shitfucker, that shit was bound to just sell out really fucking quickly. So I am pleased to own this, and even more pleased to own the red version. So, Craig? Don't look at me like that, Madeline. Okay, 10 inches. Got all the 10 inches. All 5 of them now, so bear with me here. First one, Mutilation, Destroy Your Life for Satan. I have quite a few Mutilation records coming through the post. I have a few Mutilation CDs that I haven't shown. I have pretty much been obsessing over Mutilation, and for good reason too, because this shit is fantastic. So there's the cover there. I'm not sure if this was originally released on a 10-inch vinyl, but I believe that it was. Yeah. But either way, you guys fucking know who Mutilation is. French LLN band from the early 90s. And this is my favorite French band. I don't know about you guys, but I assume that not many of you have a different opinion. This comes with an insert sheet. Just a bunch of ways to kill yourself, I guess. I don't know. I approve. So, yeah, really fucking good stuff on here. The song Transylvania is just awesome in my opinion. But really, all the fucking songs on here are just awesome. The title track, Destroy Your Life for Satan, like the fucking part where it's like just chanting, Destroy your life for Satan. That shit's awesome, dude. And as I said, white vinyl. There's Maniac. Maniac? I don't know. And fucking Mutilation. Destroy Your Life for Satan. So yeah. Not really much to say, but I think, like I said before, I think it's 222 copies on white, 222 on red, and then 222 on black. And as I said earlier, I just prefer white vinyl. I always have, so. But actually, no, now I'm thinking about it, I think Destroy Your Life for Satan was originally released on cassette. And I believe that this is from the early 2000s sometime. This isn't like, by any means, this isn't like one of the older releases, but yeah. Oh, 5 tracks on this thing. I don't know if I showed the back. That's the back. I did show the back, I remember now. But yeah, again, readily available from pretty much anywhere. I mean, even Hell's Headbangers got some of these. I'm not sure if they still have them, but I know Osmos did last time I checked, which was about 24 hours ago, maybe. So, yeah. Moving on. I got this from Marty Worm here on YouTube, owner of Binderoon. I ordered Panopticon's Auto Maternal, and he sent me this with a note that said something like he knows that I like Havohay, and you know, hey, I guess he thought that I would appreciate this more than he did. So I really, really do appreciate that. So he sent me this. This is Havohay with Hornbook Satan. There's the back cover. I'm a little confused by this. It almost looks like pencil writing. Like, I have no idea what that is. There's a picture there of presumably Paul Edney. I like the spot glass on it. House Headbangers. The insert is literally the inner sleeve is literally just black. Now I'm not actually a very big fan of this. This is not. It's not black metal by any. I mean, by any means, it's not metal. It's not really. There's not even really songs on this thing as much as it is just like sort of really fucking weird, haunting noises. But there's the record. Look, you can see there's like no cue up lines or anything like that. It's just like one long like noise, and it is unsettling. I will say that it is very unsettling, and that's probably what this is for, which I can appreciate that. So if you guys are interested at all in checking that out, I would recommend doing so because yeah, not much to say here. Hornbook Satan. I'm not sure. I believe this is from like 2008 or something like that, but yeah. So, any interest in that, check that shit out. And thank you, Sir Marty. I appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. Moving on. I haven't shown that. I've had this for fucking ever. Cult de Ghoul, The Rise of Lucifer. This is an EP that came out last year. Obviously, there's 2 tracks on this thing. One original Cult de Ghoul song and one cover song from Necromantia, The Feast of Ghouls. So, that's really fucking cool. And I like the insert, the printed inner sleeve here. Just the logo. There's the cover right there with the Vitruvian Devil, I guess. I don't know. There's the back there. Pretty simple stuff. Released on Territor. And, I was actually Skyping with Eric last night. And we were talking about how pretty much anything Territor Possessions releases pretty much just sells out immediately. And this was no exception, especially with the gold vinyl that was limited to like 100. That shit was almost immediate when it sold out. So there's the label on that side and the label on this side. Very cool stuff. And not much to say about this. Cult de Ghoul is, with this, kind of is moving away from the direction that I was hoping they would take. But, whatever. It's still good stuff, and I do enjoy this an awful lot, and I am pleased to own a copy. So, yeah, waiting for that next full length. Cult de Ghoul, The Rise of Lucifer. Not much to say about that either, really. So. Okay. And the last 2 10 inches are Drowning the Light 10 inches. So if you have any interest in Drowning the Light, then these are for you. Drowning the Light with, this is called Diabolical Winter Spells. I almost get, this is almost reminiscent of, Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism with, the album cover. With, the blowing fire and, the orange and shit like that. And I'm sure you guys have all seen it, but, that actually kind of has, a similar fucking title and everything. So, I don't know. Maybe it's purposely, Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism. And this is, Diabolical Winter Spells. So, I don't know. There might be some sort of homage paying there, but probably not. But anyone who knows me at this point fucking knows that I'm basically obsessed with Drowning the Light, so yeah. This is the earlier of the 2 that I have. Well, the earlier released of the 2. And I believe that this was actually released in 2009. So it's not, it's not by any means old, but no, this is from 2012. I'm sorry. yeah, really cool shit here. This is actually a demo from 2012. So, glossy cover. There's the back there. I always like reading these on Dragon Light releases because usually they say something cool. Limited to 666 copies. And this one says, "Hail to those who keep the ancient flame alive. To the rest, you are nothing but delusional products of this disgusting modern world. Fuck off and become the worm food you truly deserve to be." So, Asgore is one of the most pleasant gentlemen on this planet, in my opinion. Yeah. Yes. Black vinyl. I don't know what people's beef is with black vinyl, man. I mean, or not black vinyl, fucking 10 inches in general. I mean, there's like fucking Brady just hates 10 inches, and I don't understand why. I mean, I guess I prefer 10 inches over 7 inches. That much is true. And there's a dick joke somewhere in there, but come on, guys. All right, this is a PG program. We're not gonna go there. So, Diabolical Winter Spells, Dragon Light. If you guys aren't familiar with Dragon Light, please do yourself a favor and just listen to Dragon Light, because this shit is... Shit, I don't know. This shit is just some of the best black metal. Especially one of the best black metal bands going. So, this is Lost Kingdoms of a Dark Age. This is an EP from 2013. So, this came out like a year after the other one did. And... really, really cool album cover here, too. Kind of reminds me of that one Abigor album cover, actually. The fucking... I don't know what it's called. I'm not going to dig it out right now. But, yeah, really cool stuff. Again, limited to 666 copies. I believe this was actually released on a different color besides just black. So I think 666 includes the black and the other color. I think there was like 100 of this. So maybe it was like 566 on black. But, yeah, I like this on the back here too. It says, "Hail to those who continue to support Dragon in the Light. Fuck off to the rest. Die in your empty, miserable modern world." Badass shit. I'm not gonna pull the vinyl out because it's just black, but there it is. Labels right there. So yeah, I'm on a mission. I am like tunnel visioned on fucking getting everything I can from Dragon in the Light, and I will continue to do so until my demonic Dragon in the Light lust has been sated. So, Dragon Light, Lost Kingdoms of a Dark Age, so fucking good, and I recommend every one of you listen to pretty much everything I showed here. So do that, and let me know what you think, and until next time, guys, stay tuned, take care.